right, today I'm going to talk to you about the actual truth about productivity, and everyone's lying to you. I'm going to share all about that in this video. Let's go. All right, guys, Justice here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to talk about productivity, okay? So, the truth about productivity. I'm going to share the actual truth about this. I'm a life coach, former pastor. I've helped a lot of people get productive, do what they actually want to do, not do what they don't want to do. And I know that productivity, a lot of the productivity stuff out there is just an absolute lie. So you might have seen in another video where I talked about obsession. First thing, and I'm going to share 3 or 4 things. I always say 3 things, then I end up sharing like 5. But first thing, be obsessed. If you want to be productive, more productive than everybody else, the people that I've noticed that are most productive are the people that are obsessed. And why? Because they actually care about what they're doing. They're naturally curious. They're going to go the extra mile. They're going to do the extra stuff that nobody else wants to do because they care more, because they're obsessed. So rule number 1, just be obsessed if you want to be productive. Be obsessed. What's the point of working on something that you're not obsessed with? And if you are curious about, well, I don't know if what I'm obsessed with makes money, just Google it. And you will YouTube and find people that are crushing it financially with the obsession. But also, it's okay to be obsessed with something and be productive with it, even if it doesn't make money. We call those hobbies, and hobbies are awesome. All right. Number 2, here's one of the lies that I hear all the time, is that I'm just trying to become more productive. Honestly, most people are not trying to be productive. They're trying to be busy. That is what they're trying to do. They're trying to be busy. Don't be busy. Don't try to be busy. Busy is just doing a bunch of stuff that doesn't actually send you in the right direction and doesn't accomplish anything. That's called busy work. And most of us like busy work because it makes us feel accomplished, but we're not. We're just busy. What we want to be is productive. So stop being busy, be productive. Some of the most productive people you'll meet are actually naturally lazy, so they find out what is the thing that actually gets me what I want, and they just do that. And to everyone else, they seem weird. It's like, shouldn't you be doing more? What are you doing with your time? And they can simply say, well, those things don't help. I looked, I tried, it didn't work, so now I'm working on this. All right? Now, the last piece. This is going to be a super short video, but the last piece about being productive, if you seriously want to be productive, you need to look at what it is that you actually are trying to do. Okay? Most people aren't productive because they don't have any idea what they actually want, and so they just start working. It's kind of like fear. It's like, I'm scared of not doing things, so I'll do everything in hopes that I get somewhere. And that's kind of like insanity, right? We're doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. So don't be insane. Just find out. And if you go, I don't know what I want, that is actually a great step in the right direction. If you don't know what you want, just being aware of that, you can go, okay, I don't know what I want, so I can stop doing all these things. Now I need to sit down and actually journal and think about what is it that I actually want. Then when you find out what you want, you can go, what actually gets me there? And you can start testing things to get there. Then you can go, oh, what works? Let me just do more of what works. That is productivity, okay? That's productivity. If you're like me, I'm naturally a little lazy. I like to find out what actually works, then let's just do more of that. And so for most of you, the biggest weakness you have is that you're really smart, like you did well in school. And so what happens for a lot of those people that I notice that end up trying to start a business or coming into a startup is they think, like, where's the manual so I can study and get all the answers right? So they do everything, and there is no manual. There is nothing. You're figuring it out. And so the people that do well are the people that are okay with failure. And then when they fail, find what works, that same energy that was like, okay, it's okay if I fail, transfers right over into what actually works, and they start going a million miles an hour. All right? So I hope this is helpful. It's going to be really hard for some of you to let go of your ego and go, I've been busy, I haven't been productive. Let's be productive. But let me tell you, it is worth it. Let's go. Justice Marini.